we were approached by the Hepworth to work with them, it was a fantastic opportunity for us because it's all about immersive learning. We were able to construct a full 4-week programme around having visitors in from the Hepworth coming to work here with our students.
I think some of the kids that we took were a little bit apprehensive at first about going to a gallery. For a lot of them it's a new experience, and I think some of them were quite nervous in some ways. Once they got into the gallery and they kind of got through that sort of initial barrier, they had a fantastic time. They got involved in making sculptures out of giant pieces of cardboard, and they really enjoyed that, and they worked well together as a team. Their ability to sort of understand the art and how the importance of being able to make a sculpture stand up, that kind of shone through. During the afternoon they were involved in drama workshops where they got to go around the gallery and look at specific art and were given specific tasks around the artwork, and again they really got involved, threw themselves into it and came up with some fantastic pieces of work to present. So I'm really proud of them as well, actually.
I think it's about getting the young people to get an experience about what it's like to make sculpture and some of the problems and issues that they might find, so that when they actually look at the works in the gallery they understand a little bit more about what the artist is going through when they're making their sculpture. But also it's getting them an opportunity to work together in a team, to problem solve, to make something really big, which they don't often get an opportunity to do. The idea of constructing directly into 3D is the way that I work very much as a sculptor. And I don't make drawings and then make them into sculpture. I work directly into 3D, and I wanted to give the young people an experience of working directly in 3D and how that feels and the excitement of it, but also the problems that it raises as well. And what are the little pieces hanging in the middle?
So it stands up.
What these pieces here? They can be a movement. Also, they change the scale because you've got these really big bits and you've got these little bits, so it stops it just being lots of big areas, and you've got like little detail as well. I like the way that you can actually walk through it. You can actually become part of the sculpture. You can actually interact with it, can't you?
Pupils have every opportunity to work with teachers, but not necessarily with real artists, with real professionals.
Go into someone else's shoes, like what they do every day, you get to try something that you don't do that often.
Coming in and being asked to plan work that the children can do here was quite intimidating to start off with, but working with the ladies here, working with Jo and Natalie, kind of got us over that barrier. They did the beginning parts for us because we just didn't know where to start. We didn't know what we wanted our kids to get out of it at the end, because we have never done anything like this before.
From the children that sometimes shine in the classroom, I noticed that there were different kids sort of shining at the Hepworth, and that was down to a variety of reasons. I think some of them liked the idea that it was learning outside the classroom, and therefore they took that as an opportunity to sort of be more creative.
It is a giant stunt atop a large hill with wind in its face. Metal twists and turn, and it is as thin as lace.
It is a spiky wonderland of glistening sunlight. Shines upon the strange figure, shadows rising from the moonland.
Poetry is a brilliant way of expressing yourself and also understanding the world and how it works and your place in it, really. Often in schools there isn't enough time for people to talk about things and discuss things, so it's really about getting to use their minds and think imaginatively and creatively about things, and the Hepworth's the perfect venue to provoke a response.
I really do think that this programme with the Hepworth and being able to work with people from the Hepworth has instilled a sense of pride in the local area, and it's really enriched the pupils, their knowledge of the area, their knowledge of art, and also their opportunity to work with people from outside.
Here it's like just nice because it's local art, so it's just nice to know that people live down here that have done really nice art.
Before 10 I thought, oh, it's going to be, oh, we're just going to learn about sculptures and not going to get to do it, or we're just going to sit down and be asking questions all the time and we have to put his hand up and we're not allowed to explore. But it's been fun because we got to look round and we got to explore stuff, and we didn't have to stay with teachers. We had to, in galleries we could go around with people and around with his mates and talk and chat about art sculptures and stuff. It opens your eyes to what art really is, and really before people might think, oh, I don't like doing art, it's boring, but now when you come to see an art gallery, then you can see what, say, like Henry Moore and Barbara Hepworth did.
Here it's like just nice because it's local art, what people's done. So it's just nice to know that people live down here that have done really nice art.
I think it's brilliant to see loads of different types of art that you probably won't see in many other places, and I think that lots of other people should come and see it as well.
I think that it's been amazing, and I would like to come back with my mum and my stepdad, but yeah, it's been good.
I think that I want to come back because me and my dad have been thinking about coming because we like going to like museums and all that lot. But we've never been to a gallery, and I'm going to try and persuade him to come now.
Even just from speaking to Natalie and Joe about ways we're going to evaluate the students' experiences, have given us some really interesting ideas about ways we can use pieces of art to get them to kind of reflect on their feelings about things and their emotions, and that was something that we probably would not have thought to do before, or wouldn't have felt comfortable doing. Whereas now I think that myself and the staff who will be leading those sessions would feel a lot more comfortable doing.
In terms of skills development, it has certainly helped our pupils. We have the skill of citizenship, of awareness of the world around you. Also in their own personal learning, they've learnt that they can express themselves through lots and lots of different media. And also that art is not just about picking up a pen and drawing on a piece of paper, but it covers, you know, the sculpture, the printing, and sculpture with all different kinds of materials that they've used. And for our curriculum development, I mean, we are always looking to widen our curriculum, to give our pupils new experiences, and it's been fantastic for that. Today they've brought back their skills, their new knowledge, their experience that they've had at the Hepworth into the classroom.
So the kids have been involved in sort of making letters, sculptures on the floor out of their bodies. They've also been involved in writing postcards home to their parents, because during their visit last week, a lot of them would now like to visit the gallery again with the parents. So the postcard idea is to sort of say what a brilliant time they had and would like to go again as a family. What I'd like you to do is I'd like some volunteers, in a minute Michael, okay, to read out their postcards. Okay, is anybody feeling brave? Even now, Brian.
Dear home, I had a fantastic time. We did lots of activities. My favourite was building the cardboard dinosaur that moved. Also, I like looking around the gallery.
I had a brilliant time at Hepworth, and I would love to go again. I recommend it to you, and I think we should go as a family together.
Dear Mum and Dad, it is amazing at the Hepworth Art Gallery. I had the best time ever, and it was really interesting too. I really enjoyed the Hepworth last week. It was such a great experience. In the morning we had sculpture. We got to make an amazing sculpture out of cardboard. It was very fun. We had lunch and relaxed, and then we had drama. Thank you very much, Hepworth.
And they're also getting involved in actually making some creative artwork that we're going to do a whole year group display, sort of feeding back to the Hepworth and saying thank you for letting us have a fantastic time there.
We just you fold over the paper, like a strip of paper, and it looks like a spoon.
Yeah, and it's a really good idea. Can we give this group a round of applause, please?
We tried to make it 3D, but it didn't quite stick properly. And then Hepworth did like a texture thing, and so We did like a 3D art and we did Hepworth in collages, but it took a while because we went overboard with all the cutting out. I think that art might be a big part of my life because I'm kind of thinking to myself if I carry on I could be like Barbara Hepworth and that.